Hey guys, Dropship Tyler here, and today I wanted to talk to those of you who are struggling with your dropshipping business, whether it's on eBay or Amazon. I talk to a lot of people on a daily basis who are asking for advice. They're asking why what they're doing isn't working. How am I able to find success? How are all these other people able to find success and they're not? And sometimes it really just comes down to, one or two things that they're doing incorrectly that they need to fix. But a lot of times it also comes down to they're just not putting in the work they think they're putting into it. And what I mean by that is basically my definition of somebody working hard and going all in on something is completely different than somebody else's. When I tell somebody that they need to work hard and they need to be patient, I'm saying that they need to work 5 to 6 hours a day, and maybe 2 or 3 months from now they'll be seeing the results they want. And a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that is the truth with this business. And I would say with most businesses out there, it's an even longer time frame. So with dropshipping and things online, things move very quickly and you can learn a lot very quickly. So it is easier to actually get to the point you want to get to quicker than if you had a brick and mortar business or something like that takes a long time to ever actually see a profit from. There's businesses that go years without making money, and that's part of the way their business is set up. They just keep reinvesting and reinvesting, and they hope that at the end of the day, they all that time and all that reinvestment they put into the company makes them money. The internet is so quick that 2 years turns into 2 months. So you really have to keep up with everything, and you really have to just understand that spending 5, 6, 7 hours at your business, at your side hustle, every single day, whether it's after work or even before work, on your lunch break, after work, on the weekends, it shouldn't feel like that much. It should be fun. You should be learning a lot. At the end of the day, if you're not having fun, you're not learning, and you feel like you're going nowhere, then maybe it is time to move on to another business. But you really, really have to ask yourself deep down, did you try everything that you could or people have told you to do? Did you work as hard as you could? Could you have put more hours in? If you're fine with those answers to yourself and you truly believe that you put everything into it and you're just not getting out what you wanted to get out, that's the time to move on then and try something different. But one thing I do want to say is that if you keep on this cycle of just not focusing hard and getting through the tough times and breaking through those plateaus, because we all have plateaus at any point in your business you're going to have a plateau. I feel like I'm coming off of a plateau right now. I feel like very energized, very enthusiastic about my business, but I do feel like for a while there I was just kind of letting my VAs run the show, and I was not doing everything I could to hop in and find new strategies to actually implement. And that's one of the key things that I've done well over the past 2 years is I've taken this approach of, okay, I'm gonna constantly be testing new things. My employees are gonna be implementing the things that I'm testing, and if they work, we'll keep them. If not, move on, and I'll keep testing, they'll keep implementing. And that's the approach I've taken. That's what's made me most successful. And then I felt like I hit a plateau where I was just like, okay, the VAs are running the show. I'll use these gift cards. I'll get a higher margin that way. Nothing to do with product research or anything like that. And then at that point, I decided that it's time to use new suppliers. And this is, I'm talking about Amazon specifically for this. It's time to use new suppliers. It's time to get more creative. And it's just time to work hard again. I was talking to my buddy Jeremy earlier today, and I was like, we both started at the same time. And I was like, Jeremy, if I could find that enthusiasm and like work ethic I had when I first found dropshipping, like in the first 2 months of my dropshipping business, if I could find that again, that passion, that fire, nobody would touch me. Like I would be making hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars a week in a few months from now. Like that's literally what I feel like in terms of my dropshipping business. If I could constantly keep that same passion I had for the first 2 months of my business when I was learning everything. But yeah, so I feel like I hit a little plateau where I'm like, I was very comfortable with what was happening. I'm making money, and I was making enough money to where I was like, okay, let's just, you know, focus on YouTube and focus on other things. And it's just like, that's not gonna work. You know, I need to be involved in my business. I need to constantly be learning and creating new strategies. Yeah, and if I'm at that point, you know, 2 years down the road and you guys are just starting off, and you're feeling weak-minded, like you want to quit, yeah, just remember, I mean, it's a marathon and not a sprint, and you're gonna have plateaus and you have to get over them, and you just have to keep moving forward. And that's the message that I wanted to give you guys today. Just because, you know, I want to give encouragement, and I want to see you guys all succeed, but it's going to take a lot of hard work, and it's going to take a lot of honesty with yourself to move past some of those points that I was talking about, where you're struggling. So thanks guys for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and click that like button. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.
Chooky beat.